Okay, thank you. Thank you, Taufik. Okay, last month also I showed this slide. You are the most important. Very importantly is to strengthen you. Okay, we work as a team. Your mentor and all these are your support. But in the whole equation, right, you are the most important. So you have to strengthen you. Okay. And these are the resources. I hope all new friends have seen these or have already gotten a copy of all these. When we start anything new, especially when we're starting a business, resources are very important, apart from mentor, apart from what you can gather from the internet, online platform and all these, right? All these hard copy is also available in soft copy, right? From our team GS to help support and to help you run your business. So these are all the resources. And this thing here, the Get Started manual, have you seen this? Okay, our new friends, have you seen this Get Started booklet? Okay, if you have not, please ask from your upline. Right, this is a very important. So it is stated here, right? Get started. If you are a new person in the business, right, you want to get started, you want to know how to get started. This is one of the most important document copy that you should have. Okay, even if you did not somehow attend any of these meetings, right, or you did not hear from your upline how to get started, with this booklet, right, you can get started on your own. Okay. So inside, just pull out some of the pages here. If you have the booklet or if you don't have, quickly get one from your upline and go through the content ASAP. So basically very simple for this business, right? There's only, in a way, if you put it 7 checklists only, very simple, 7 checklists only. Number 1 all the way to 7. I'll go through briefly all these checklists today. Okay, and before you go on, right, very important, one of the pages is personal plan. This page is very, very important for yourself and also for your coach. This is to prep yourself, the mindset, and also to prepare your coach, whether, how much time, effort to spend with you, okay? Because it depends on what you want, right? So this personal plan here, right, you have to be clear to yourself, be clear and be truthful to yourself, right? One of it is, I have identified to my sponsor why I want to do new skin business. Okay, basically to help you crystallize your dreams and your goals. Okay, this is why I say, right, preparing yourself is the most important, because sometimes you may come in, right, because you are excited about TNIT, excited about reset, and you want to start a business, but actually you have not prepared yourself for this entrepreneur journey. Okay, so preparing yourself, preparing your mindset is the most important. These are questions you ask yourself. These are questions you answer for yourself, right? Identify your why. And also, you also decide, right, how many hours you invest per week to build your new skin business and achieve your goals. So from here, you will know whether are you looking at this business very seriously, or you want to build part-time first and slowly build up, or you have a timeline, a deadline for yourself when you want to achieve your dreams and goals and how many hours you are prepared to invest into this business. Okay. Then you also, the other question you ask yourself is, to take note is, I'll establish my business hours and schedule below to meetings, events, and meet up with my upline. Basically, right, if you are working on this business part-time, you must establish business hours. Basically running a business, entrepreneur is, you don't run a business out of convenience. You don't run a business when you have, today I have a bit of time here. Tomorrow, I don't know. But maybe tomorrow, maybe I have time tomorrow in the morning, example, because this is like a pockets of time left over, then you decide to run a business. No, that's not the mindset of entrepreneur. If an entrepreneur, even though you have a full-time job, you must establish business hours for this new skin business, your own business. Okay, so I've identified my upline team with my sponsor and have obtained numbers and support. So basically, you may be very fortunate to have a string of uplines or coaches above you. So get their FB, get their IG, get their phone numbers, etc. Because these are all your support. Sometimes your sponsor, the person who sponsor you into the business, you may not be working directly with this person, right? Put it this way, we are all entrepreneurs. Your uplines are your coaches, but we are all business entrepreneurs. Okay, you are entrepreneur, I'm entrepreneur. I just come into the business earlier than you, so I have more experience than you. I'm your coach. I'm your upline. I'm your mentor, right? Depending, sometimes you can actually choose who you want to work with. Put it this way, as a new friend, new entrepreneur, you can choose which coach you want to work with. Sometimes you gel, our chemistry gel with some people, correct? So you can choose. It doesn't mean that, my friend sponsor me into the business, I can only work with my friend. No, you can choose to work with any of your coach. Okay. Then I will also establish a work area, a daily planner, and 3-way call on my phone. So basically, this is establishing physical space. Just now that one working hours, right, is establishing your hours. Now we're talking about, is there a physical space that you can work with? A daily planner, you must have some planning. And also get ready. If you're not familiar with 3-way calls or 3-way Zoom, etc., right? Get ready, get used to it, play with it so that you are ready to start your business. Okay, the other question is, the other statement is, I want to move fast or I want to move slow. Okay, you have to tell yourself, So basically, we do not have false expectation. Example, I want to be executive brand director by the end of next year, December. One year, 1 month. I want to be like that. But yet, down here you put, I want to move slow. So it does not gel. It has to gel. So you have to decide for yourself. Nobody says that this business, right, you have to, basically there is no right and wrong in the business. But whatever you want, right, your coach will work with you accordingly to what you want. So that's why you got to prepare yourself and prepare your coach. So spare time, part-time, full-time. Are you doing this business with a pocket of spare time here and there? Or you want to work on it part-time because you have a full-time job? So during lunch break, during coffee break, during your evenings, right, you're going to work hard on a business. Then this is part-time. Or are you working on the business full-time? So all these decisions are made by you. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes to achieve my goals and have my dreams become a reality. Okay. Ask yourself, are you willing to? If yes, please check. If you're not ready yet, it's okay. It's okay, we can work on that. Then I realize I'm fully responsible for my success based on my decision and actions. Okay, this is very important. I think this one, everybody must check this now. You are fully responsible for your own success, for your own business. Okay, your coach is there to support and assist you, right? But you're 100% fully responsible for your own success. Okay, if you have any questions, you can just key into the chat group below, huh? Okay, then the other one is, this business is a human franchise. We're opening up our network with human beings. Our shops are humans, we are mobile. So what kind of team do you want? Have a thought on this. Have a thought on this. Yes, we will approach anyone, right? But you have a rough idea. What kind of team do you want? What kind of characteristics in a team do you want? Right? Okay. Again, I say there is no right and wrong, because if you have an idea of what kind of people you want in your team, what kind of team you want, you will subconsciously look out for such people. Agree? If you want a team that is really hardworking, very driven, very goal focused, right? You will subconsciously look for such people. Okay. But if you're looking, maybe like, headhunt your board of directors, that's right. That is right. If you want your team to be hardworking but yet fun-loving, you will start to attract this kind of people naturally, right? So have a thought with yourself, right? What kind of team do you want? But I do not mean we judge or filter people out, it's not. But you have a rough idea, right? If I'm going to be an EVP, my first 4 legs, right? What kind of people do I want in my team as an EVP? Have a rough idea, but we talk to anyone. Okay? I hope I'm not confusing you. Next, right? Okay. The first one, register. I will not talk very much. Very simple, right? Register as a new scheme member or brand affiliate. Everybody should be ready, right? So number 2 is the goals. Okay, what are your goals? Goals are, if you break it up, it's very simple. Physical goal, relationship goal, business, financial goal, contribution goals. Okay. Down here, right, is basically telling you to make a decision. Okay, it's very easy. Most of the time I see people, very easy to have physical goals. You start TR90, you will roughly have a physical goal. Unless you just say, I want to lose weight. Then you start TR90, but you have no idea how much weight you want to lose. How much or you want to get from a size XL to a certain size. There will be a certain goal you have in mind, right? For TR90. So if you have a goal with TR90, right, you will work towards that goal, right? So if let's say you start TR90 because you want to lose weight, right, but you have no idea how much weight you want to lose, how much fat you want to lose, whether you want to fit into whatever size clothing or not, you have no idea, then you will just float along, you know, you'll float along versus somebody with a very clear goal. How many kilo they want to lose, what kind of shape they want, whether they want to fit into a particular dress or clothes or pants, you know, they have a very fixed goal, right? These people, right, within 3 months, they'll work towards it. Because by midway, right, 45 days, and they are not even near where the goal is, right? You'll do some adjustment, isn't it? You'll adjust what? Diet, exercise, isn't it? So if you have no goal, you will just, okay lah, 45 days already, okay, I lost 3 kg, okay lah. My clothes seems a bit looser, okay lah, you know? No fixed goal, no point that you are working towards to. Okay, so a goal is important. So decision. So I see in the business here, most people, very easy to have physical goal, very easy to have number 3, a business financial goal. Business and financial goal is because, you know, New Skin also help us a lot, go EBP. This is a goal already, but ask yourself, is this really what you want? A lot of things are self-talk, you know, okay, EBP, I want to go EBP. Yes, good. When? You must have very clear deadlines. It's just like taking TR90. TR90, the deadline, the timeline already decided for you. 90 days, already decided for you. The rest of thing is really how much you want to lose only. Correct? So business goal EBP, you must decide. New Skills will help you with all this Success Summit, right? If you can qualify for Success Summit, that means within a year, you'll be an EBP. Isn't it? But financial goal is how much you want, when you want it. So these are things that you have to talk to yourself, you know. Your upline will assist you. But if it's not your goal, your decision is not set. All right? Your decision is not set. You will achieve there, but maybe not within the timeline you're looking at. Okay? And I always say, right, focus on one goal, and just focus on that goal and make sure you get to your goal. Okay, we have many, many goals, you know. All these 1, 2, 3, 4, right? All these goals that you stated here, it can come at different phases of your life. But now what is the most important? Focus on that. Do one thing well, okay? Okay, business goal, we're talking about commitment. So you have a business goal, when you want to achieve what title, etc., right? This will guide you on a weekly basis or inside the Get Started booklet. Get Started booklet only $3. All this is inside you to help you break down your goals into daily goals. So every day, like week 1, Monday to Sunday, right? The first week, how many invitations you want to have? It means how many invitations you want to make, how many opportunity and product presentation you want to make, right? If you're doing part-time, you decide for yourself, you know, you want to invite 1 person or invite 2 person, invite 3 person, up to you. OPP also up to you. How many you want to do, because it's your business. Be truthful. And how many 3-way calls you want to make, or ABC with your mentor, with your coach, how many you want to make, right? ABCs are wonderful. ABCs are wonderful to get your prospect in faster, right? So really leverage and make full use of ABC. And how many LOIs you want to generate per day or per week, etc. So you put down these. Like now it's November, 2nd week of November already. We're talking about week 2. You can put down your business goals and then you commit to it. And at the end, right here, this is the monthly goal. Like how many invites, how many presentations, how many ABCs, how many total brand reps, total GSV. Okay, total GSV, New Skin also help you with the GDA, goal double achiever, right? 5,000 points by 21st, then 10,000 points by the end of the month. See, actually New Skin is doing a lot of things to help us, you know, because New Skin knows most of us are employees, right? We are not really entrepreneurs before New Skin. So we don't really know how to set goals. So they're actually doing a lot of things, a lot of exercises, a lot of events, right, to help us with our goal setting, if you notice. So they reward you with GDA, 5,000 point, 10,000 point. But it's our business, no? But they reward you because they're trying to help you reach that goal, right? They reward you a success summit to Melbourne, the next trip. These are all given to you. It's our business. We don't need all these incentives in a way, right? If it's our own business, but they are helping us with our goal setting. Okay. The next context, where are your people? Where's your tribe? I think now, right, family, friends, business community, a lot of your people come from outside of this FSBC, right? Because of social media platform. You are reaching out to people that are strangers, isn't it? You're reaching out to your, or maybe your friends or communities contacts who are strangers, right? So actually we have a lot of contacts, is whether you want to look at them and consolidate these people into your network. Okay, have some thought on this, right? A lot of you are young people, you are much better social media people than me. So you can reach out to a lot of people, right? Yeah, social media community, all part of the community here. Right. Friends, not just every friends, friends also referring to real friends of yours. And also like friends that you don't keep in touch anymore. These are all friends, right? And business or like a business or job or your colleagues, your ex-colleagues, etc. Your ex-colleagues, so many. Okay, so we have a lot. So where's your tribe? So if you are a social media person, you will have a lot of people who are maybe strangers that will come into the business. Okay. Next, invitation. Invite. See down here, right? It says, right, invite your first 5 contacts with your upline. We are talking about doing ABC because when you are new, right, your upline will help you prospect. Your upline, not hotline, your upline will share the business with you so that you can learn the model. But I think right now the world is also changing quite a fair bit already. If you look at all these here, the invitation, the step 3 invitation tips, etc., right? You may want to start with some small talk using FORM, etc., etc., etc. But a lot of times, especially now in this period, right, you may not be able to see your prospect. And people don't call now, right? They don't use handphone to call, right? They're all using text, all using a PM, messenger, etc. That means basically you don't hear people's voice. So some of these tips, right, may not apply totally, but the fundamental principle is still the same. That means when you're inviting people out, whether it's on social media platform or on WhatsApp or on Viber, etc., keep invitation short and sweet. Invitation is to basically get the person out, whether to meet you physically or meet you over Zoom, isn't it? An invitation doesn't mean you prospect over the taxes. It's not. But invitation in today's world on social media also a bit different. You could be living your life out loud on FB, on IG, on or what TikTok, whatever. You start to attract people who are curious about your lifestyle. Okay, it can work the other way as attraction marketing. Okay, so basically just remember the rule is invitation, there must be curiosity involved, right? That it must be short and sweet. That means you don't invite with 2 hours of invitation. That is already considered presentation already. Correct, you're answering a lot of no's and all these. So basically invitation is to get the person out physically if you can, or over a Zoom, or whereby you can see the person face to face on a digital platform. Okay, that's the thing. So I think the world changed so fast nowadays. Actually, these documents was updated in 2020 only, right? Now only end 2021 only. Like. So I also don't know moving forward, right, how things will change, right? Isn't it? Okay. But also invitation also depends on your own positioning. If you position as an entrepreneur, if you position, you know what kind of people you want in your team. You want good, hardworking people, driven people. We are looking for lockers, right? You position that way, that means you're looking for distributors. You're looking for human franchise. What comes out from your mouth will be for a business prospect. But if you're positioning like you want to close somebody on products, doing sales, like position as a salesperson, right? The things that come out will be to close somebody a product. And sometimes you may not feel so good because you feel that I'm trying to sell something to somebody. That's why you paise to open your mouth. But if you're going to sell a business to a person that can transform this person's life, right, then probably you would think another way. You think differently. The aura will be different. So your positioning of yourself, how you see yourself in this business is very important. But you can have some ideas inside the Get Started booklet, right? There are some texts, some scripts that you can follow, get some idea, then adapt to yourself. Adapt to yourself, right? So next, the fifth one is present. So very simple, right? Register as a BA, your why, get your goals up, then where's your tribe, then start to invite people and then present to them. It has to go through this way, right? It's your business, it has to go through this way, okay? Get down to work. Presenting is about getting down to work. You can do a one-to-one presentation. Right now, it's still 2 person you can meet, right? You can go out. So if you can get the person out, that is the best. I mean, face-to-face is very, I feel is very, very good because you can see the other person, you can see the person's reaction, you can see the body language, you know. When you see face-to-face, right, they cannot mask themselves. Right? Sometimes digitally, right, you can still mask a bit, right? So one-to-one presentation or one to a few, you have a Zoom call, different people because cannot meet, right? So Zoom call one to a few, maybe this person is interested, and then gather a few of his contacts and all that, one to a few, or one to many. Okay, one to many, I suggest you leave it for later on first. If you are a new person, right, one to one is the best, or one to like 2 or 3 is the best. Not too many. Because when you have somebody who is not so positive in the group that you're talking to, right, it will impact the other people. It means you influence the other people, even though they may be very keen and positive, but somebody in their group is negative, you will influence them as well. Okay, and the other thing very important is follow up. I cannot stress how important follow up is. Okay, if you look at this, I think we mentioned this many times, right? Now here, this particular table here, percentage of brand affiliates who follow up. 45% do one time only. That means after talking to the person one time only, many times, right? If you speak to somebody one time, is it a yes and no that you get most of the time? When you meet a person first time, you think you have a higher chance to get the yes from a person or a no from a person? Usually it's no, right? Usually it's no. Yes, correct. Most of the time it's a no. So you got to meet the person second time. So only 28% of the people will meet the person second time. And the percentage of people who join is about the same as when you meet the person first time. 2%, 3%. No difference in statistics. So sometimes you meet second time already, you feel, alamak, this person not interested. You just drop this person, this prospect. Okay, then this prospect's friend came along, talk to the person, actually considered third follow-up already. So this new person has a 5% chance of this prospect joining him. Still not very high. But the 5th to the 12th time, right, only 5% will follow up a person 5 to 12 times, you get an 80% percentage of people joining you. Okay, so if you meet up with this prospect 5 to 12 times, right, 80% he or she will join you. Anybody here watch, is it TV? Do people still watch TV now? Or all watching Netflix? Netflix got commercial or not? I don't have Netflix. No commercial. Alamak, cannot advertise to you guys. But then I just remember, right, one of our, we bought one of our cars one time, right? It was because we keep seeing the same advertisement. See until we go and purchase the car. So it's the same thing, no? If you are like the advertisement, you are the advertisement. You talk to your prospect, you follow a few more times only, right? Very high chance you will close. Yeah, power advertisement. And the advertisement coming from you, right, as a human being, in a word of mouth is actually more powerful than what you see on TV or this advertisement. Because it's real. This person is real, right? Reviews are real. Yeah, repeated ads. So you're like the repeated one. So imagine like one person posts about TR90, another person talk about TR90, and third person talk about TR90, right? If you keep seeing people talking about how they transform a TR90, right, you will TR90 one day, right? isn't it? If you keep seeing people talk about reset, right, you'll reset one day, right? Who doesn't want that, right? Isn't it? So it's like that, right? It's the power of influence. So as a community, we can actually do a lot. So in a way, all this is follow-up. But then if you never follow up with your prospect, somebody will just take away your prospect, because this prospect has been exposed to all these from many sources. So who is going to be the one to work on this person? Okay. Then this part here is about three-way call, right? So three-way call, I think most of you are very good already, whether is it through Zoom or WhatsApp three-way call or Messenger, etc. Do three-way calls and link up your new people to your mentor, to your coach. It's always good. And then when we do Zoom, you can see me, right? Even though we never meet, right? But you really feel that you know me. But I haven't seen you, you know. If I haven't seen you, or like most of the time the camera is not on, right? We only see your name. We cannot put a face to the name. So if you can see your picture, your video on Zoom, that'd be good. But if you always change your name on Zoom, right? I also don't know who is it, right? Behind the Zoom, isn't it? Okay. So if you can do a three-way call, right? At least your new people can meet the upline. The upline can get to know the new people as well. There will be a bond being established. And it helps in the working relationship, and it helps in your business. And this thing is, remember, must always ask for referral. Ask for referral. If you are professional, if people like you, please open your mouth, because when you open, people will give you referral. Okay? I think many of us here are nice people, right? And we are professional. We don't sell for the sake of selling. It's always to benefit the other party, right? Correct. So if you do your part already, you're a professional, you have the person interest at heart. When you ask for referral, people will give you. So please open your mouth and ask. Okay, when you ask for referral, keep digging, keep asking, right? Because you're trying to find, what is this? Find the locker. Right? Y'all learn from the Indonesians, right? Find the lockers. Lockers are people who lock, right? People who have influence, people who can lock many people. So ask for referral. Maybe your prospect or your customer very shy. You ask for referral. Ask until you find the locker. Okay, right? So please open your mouth. Unless you're not professional, unless you're not a nice person, then don't ask. But if you are, right, you ask, people will refer you. Okay. Then I skip number 6. I go to strategy, right? Strategy is basically it could be unique for you. So meet up with your upline, your working upline, to review your goals and map out your action plan. It can be unique to you because all of us are different. All of us, our context is different, right? Meet up with your upline so that we can tailor something for you. Okay, habits to be successful, very important. These are the 7 core habits that all of us should try to practice, because the more you practice, right, the faster you become successful. Okay, the daily task, number 1, use all products. Important, right? Have at least 25 products in your home with time. If you're new here, you start with TR90, right? You start with TR90 slowly, and please be a good student, because use a product like a builder. Use a product like you're building this business here. The product must speak on you. You must be the product of the product. If you're started on TR90, you know TR90 is fantastic. But TR90 also, there are people with not much result because they are not good students. So if you're running a business with new skin product and you start TR90, don't waste your 90 days. Be very strict on yourself. Be very compliant, so that people who did not see you for 3 months will like, wow, cannot recognize you. That's the effect you want. Okay. And then with that, you build your business, how you earn more commission, right? You can have more access to more new skin products. So your target is to have at least 25 products in your home as soon as you can. Not straight away, but as soon as you can. Okay, the more you use, the more it shows on you. The more you live young. Okay. Number 2, 15 or more presentations per month. Basically, is to show the plan to people. Like I say, what is your positioning? If you're positioning as a salesperson, right, you will be sharing the product to 15 or more people. And sometimes you don't feel very good because you you position as a salesperson, you're always asking people to buy your product. And I think most of you don't feel good. But if you position yourself as you want a very mega team in your EVP team, right? You want to show this wonderful opportunity to this very group of people, successful, hardworking people, right? To transform their life because they're working so hard for the family, they deserve more. Then you share with a lot of energy. Then number 3, right? Number 3 is to have simple retailing. That means 2 or more new personal customers or ARO customers each month. So number 2 is talking about potential business prospect. Number 3 is closing customer. So if you are using the products, you will love the products and you'll share. Correct? Isn't it? You always look at, like Telegram, right? I subscribe to some Telegram because nobody read newspaper now, nobody buys newspaper now, right? So everything is digital, So you have subscribed to what Straits Times, CNA, etc., etc. Then of course sometimes you want to have a bit of juice in your life, right? And juiciness in your life, and you subscribe to things like what Share News, Mothership, etc. So there's always things like they say who and who started what chef from don't know what restaurant started their own coffee shop or a store, etc. So many nowadays, right? So if you go and eat, right, and you find it's good, you start to share with people, isn't it? Correct? Because it's written out. Because Mothership, all this is also sharing, must share news, So somebody open up a store, they'll go and eat already, they write it's about sharing already. So it's the same thing. When you use the products, you love the products, you will start to share. Naturally, isn't it? If you love TR90, right? Anybody who is looking to shape their body, lose some weight, right? You share TR90, right? Okay, right? I mean, this is most human beings. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule. We don't know, right? So next, right, read 15 minutes daily from recommended book list. This is to make sure that we have things here in our head. So that when you meet very good people, very high caliber people, right, you have things that comes out from your mouth. And you do not feel so, when you are very well read, you know about current affairs, you know about a lot of things, right? You don't feel threatened when somebody is better than you, right? Because you have knowledge inside. So reading helps to prepare our knowledge up to be better people. Listen to audio or watch recommended YouTube videos daily. I think a lot of you are doing this already, doing a good job. I think audio very few now. Most people will watch YouTube videos, right? To improve themselves. Whether is it on skills, on mindset, on products, I think many of you are watching already. Okay, so make sure you watch things that improve you for the business. Anything that we do, like reading or watching anything, is to make sure we are closer to our goals in our business. Okay, number 6 is to attend all GS meetings and new skin events recommended by your upline. Events are very important. Meetings are very important. Later, I'm going to share some of the meetings that builders should attend. Number 7, contact your upline, be a team player. We put it this way, right? The business, yes, we are the most important. We strengthen ourselves, right? But there's only so much one person can do. Agree? No matter how good we are, there's so much a person can do. That's why you always need a team. We need support. We need environment. Because even if you're good, the people you bring in, right, may not be as good as you. But this person can still flourish, if there's a proper environment, proper support for this person, right? Yeah, we need a team. So contact your upline, be a team player, duplicate, tee up, do 3-way calls, do ABCs, right? So if you want to intro, sometimes you talk to a person, talk, or you downline, talk already, right? Because we are like mothers, mothers talk to their children, the children always never listen, right? Correct. And, or we are kids before we are children also, so when your mother talk the same thing, right, we switch off, right? I mean, be honest, we all switch off, right? If my mother talk, I switch off one. I know what is coming next, right? So, but then somebody else say the same thing, you suddenly, wow, hey, this person's mother so intelligent, no, say this. Then your mother like, I always tell you. So same thing with our business here. We do ABC, we do three-way calls. Because as an upline, you work with your downline or your prospect. Sometimes they just switch off. You need a third mouth to talk the same thing. And it helps. It helps, you know. That's why meetings and all this is also very important. You need to hear from somebody who has no vested interest in you, you'll believe more, or you'll open up your ear more. Okay. But important thing is no cross-lining. Okay. Okay, let's talk to the next page. The 5 basic principles of the business is to protect our business. Things may change a little bit now because of social media. Everybody is everybody's friends, right? In the past, when we have no social media, we say, you know, if you are sidelines, you should not have any contact with each other. Correct. But now, the world, there's no border. Everybody is everybody's friends, even your friends with sidelines. But important thing is, these are the 5 basic principles of the business to protect your business. Right? Any new ideas, please discuss with your working upline. If you have some new ideas in your head, doesn't mean it cannot be done, but your experienced upline will have more experience to advise and to work out something with you, right? And to always be positive in speech and action. This is a very important thing. In anything that we do, right, especially in the business, we have to be positive. Because sometimes you do not know your negativity. Like, see, we are everybody's friends, right? You're friends with everyone, you know, on social media, for example. So that day you felt very lousy and you posted something super negative online. Yeah. Because it's for you, it's like a release. It's an outlet for you to release a vent of frustration. You put it up. Everybody reads it. Correct? Then somebody who is not your downline, they are sidelines, read, conquer, and sometimes because of whatever you have written, they may decide that this business is not for them. We do not want this kind of thing to happen. And you also do not want people to keep feeding you negative until you are in a way influenced and you decided, yes, this business is not for me. So learn to protect your business. I think in a community, especially when the world has no border, we should always be positive and be responsible in our own speech, in our own action, in anything that we post. Basically, we do not want to harm other people's business. We also do not want other people to harm our own business. Okay, and that's why we also do not criticize, harass, up, down, sidelines. If you have nothing positive to say, please zip the mouth. Yeah, zip the mouth. Don't say out all this negative, criticize, harass, up, down, line. It will not do you any good. We don't want to be like a traditional work, you know, traditional job. Yeah, there's so much frustration at work. So during lunch break or during coffee break, we only talk negative. We start to criticize our colleagues, criticize our bosses and all that. But is anybody really happy in traditional workforce? Not really, you know. That's why we are attracted to this environment, because everyone is so positive. Nobody criticize, harass, up, down line. Who is to say that if you never do these certain things, you cannot be successful? No such things in your skin. Anyone can be successful. Sometimes you can be successful in your most quirkiest way. Right? So there's no need for us to judge anyone, to harass or criticize anyone. And not to have any monetary entanglement. Do not borrow money from each other. So if, I think nowadays, there's hardly any place whereby they don't take cards, right? Or PayWave, etc. You know. So if you ever need to borrow money from somebody, please return, pay now straight away. Pay now straight away, so that you don't have this monetary entanglement. Pay now straight away, so easy, right? Okay. And then to not have any relationship entanglement. We are here for business for our family. We are not here for some BGR. Okay? So keep this professional, keep the business professional, keep your relationship professional, so that upline, downline, men, women can work together, including into middle of the night. Then your family do not have to suspect something is going on, something hanky-panky is going on. We keep our relationship professional. Okay? You obedient kid, Sadia. Okay, all right. So like I said, serious builders use resources. Even if your upline is not with you, right? All these resources are there already. Yeah. And serious builders will contact mentor because they know they want to grow the business big. It's not about themselves only. So they know they need a team, they need guidance. And serious builders attend meetings. Obedient kids usually even say so. It's a good judge. Okay. So lastly, right, the point 6, connect. Connect just not with your upline, your mentors and all that. Connect with the whole ecosphere, environment, the new skin environment. Okay, so coming to, actually, I finished my session already. Now I'm just going to remind, right, everyone that this month is a very busy month. This month has a lot of things going on because year end always very, very busy. This month and next month. Okay, next month you got LTO, right? So LTO, HR reset, this coming Friday, we just got this email, right? This today only. This coming Friday, 11 a.m. for BR and above, Dr. Mark Butler is going to talk about metabolic science, basically HR reset. Okay, if you are full-time or if you are not working at this hour, very good for you, Dr. Mark Butler. Don't you find that he's getting younger? He looks younger. He looks younger and younger, right? A lot of us are also looking younger and younger. We are living young, right? So if you can, 11 o'clock, BR and above. Then Empower You. Empower You is like our convention. This is for LI and above. This Saturday, right? This week is very busy. Friday and Saturday. Empower You, what is that?
Really no sound, cannot hear.
Sound.
Yeah, totally no sound.
How to get the sound out? Never mind. Never mind. Send you all the link later on. I don't know how to get the sound out with Canva. Keynote, I know how. This one, I don't know how to get the sound out. Okay, never mind. Empower You, right? When was our last convention? Physical last convention that we can go on? Do you all remember?
2019.
Yeah, 2019, 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So by right, this year, there should be another convention in October, which is last month. By right, we should be at Salt Lake City attending our convention for leaders around the world. So because of the pandemic, there is no physical meeting. So we have virtual Empower You, which is the session coming on Saturday. So good and bad lah. Good is you can just attend the session in the comfort of your home. No need to buy air tickets, no need to travel, no need to spend money on hotels, etc. But also in a way, right, you also miss out the physical experiences. I mean, I can't wait for 2023 that everything is back to normal. We can go back to the Salt Lake City again, right? Isn't it, Taufik? Oh, I really miss, I really miss going there. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, Saturday, right, this Empower You, this session is the closest we can get for new friends to really know what New Skin is about. There's a lot of information on this page. I think you have already received the PDF from your upline. So this Saturday, 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, there are 4 sessions. The first Inspire session, the first session is always by the corporate staff. So you get to meet our founders like Blake Roney, Steve Lan, Sandy Tillotson. You also get to hear from Ryan Napritsky, which is our President and Chief Executive Officer. And also this new comer, Connie Tang, our Executive Vice President for Chief Global Growth and Customer Experience Officer. Okay, if you see her, she appears everywhere. Okay, so it's a very important role. So hear her out. Okay, so morning session is by corporate. And there'll be recognition session 30 minutes prior to show. That means 7:30, they'll start to do recognition. So on Saturday, wake up early, log in early, right? Register, please register, right? Then after that, 8:45, for the next 1 hour, You talk about the growth strategy. See Connie Tang and Stephen Hatchett, these two speakers. Then after that, there's a short break. And the third session is a learn session. Learn session is on demand. It's a workshop. It's the same way for when we are physically in Salt Lake City, right? We'll have different breakout rooms for different purposes, different kind of topics, etc. So this learn session also different workshops depending on your pin title. There's recommended workshops that they suggest you attend. Okay, the schedule I'll show later on. Then lastly, right, there's an empower session. Okay, empower session, 2 to 3 o'clock, call for action again. 30 minutes prior, there will be a recognition session. So again, Connie Tang, Charlene, Justin, Michael, Dr. Vicky. Okay, these are all our regional president, vice president, president of the various markets to speak. And then there's a guest speaker, Michael McQueen. Did anybody read his bio? Who is this Michael McQueen who's going to share on that day? I just did a quick read on the website. This Michael person, oh dear. Apparently he's an award-winning speaker, and he's also a best-selling author of 9 books. But what caught my attention was he's also a trend forecaster. Okay, out of all these, right, I'm only interested in the trend forecaster. That means this guy forecasts trend a little bit like that man. What's his name? I forgot his name, man. What's the guy who wrote the... Huh?
Paul Zane-Pilzer.
Yes, Paul Zane-Pilzer. Yes, Paul Zane-Pilzer is like old school. So this is a new school guy, you know. He forecasts trend. So he wrote many books, right? And then the latest book that he wrote in April this year only, he released a digital book called The New Now, and which examines the 10 trends that will dominate a post-COVID world and how leaders and organizations can gear up for them. Before that, the 8th book he wrote was The Case for Character, and it examines the latest consumer trends data and highlights why transparency, trust, and clarity of purpose are increasingly essential for any business or institution. Okay, so this I'm looking forward to what he has to say. Right now is the new normal. Things are changing so fast, right? So he forecasts trends. So isn't it important for us to be here? Okay. So he's the last speaker, I think, last speaker for the afternoon session. Right. So coming to the various workshops, there are total actually 7 workshops, because the 8th one, right, preparing now for what's next, is by Michael McQueen. Okay. The rest, right, the 7 workshops will be dependent on your pin title. So if you're a new BR, you are suggested to attend 2, 3, 4, and 6. If you are BP and to executive brand partner, you're suggested to attend 1, 5, 6, 7. Brand directors and above, 1, 3, 5, 7. Can you cross and attend another workshop? Of course you can. Of course you can. If you find that this thing I know already, or this thing I know already, I'm more interested in another topic, go ahead. Go ahead, it's on demand anyway. Okay? So that will be for this Saturday. So make sure you keep your Saturday free. If you're working, I hope it's not too late for you to apply leave now to attend the Saturday session. Can you imagine, right? If this is a physical event, we will have to fly there and fly back, you know, already 2 days gone, just flying only. Then you got to travel to Salt Lake, attend, etc., etc. So it's at least 5 to 6 days just to attend the 2-day session there. So this one is just 1 day only. Apply your leave. Make sure you're fully available on that day. Okay, then next Wednesday also, we have a product session, and Dr. Taufik is going to talk about A-Short Reset. This is the thing now, right? A-Short Reset. Okay, so next Wednesday's Zoom, remember to attend 7:45. I'm sure he has new things to share. And just now during a digital bootcamp also, we also know about this A-Short Reset quota and the full house thing, the 10+10. So if you are not very clear, right, you know, this month, if you're promoted to BR this month, you will get the 10 sets quota. And if you have full house on the 10th to the 14th December, you get another 10 sets quota while stocks last. All right. So if you are promoted on the 1st December, that means you complete your volume by 30th December. 1st December, you're promoted, you also get a quota. 8th December, you promoted, also get a quota. You understand? Let's say, for example, you have a new prospect who came in on the 1st of December. But 1st of December, via fast track, 2,000 point share block, right? On the 8th, he or she get promoted. He also gets the 10 sets quota. Okay, got it? This part clear, right? Clear? So, any question on this? Is anybody not clear on this? Where's my
So just
chat?
to confirm, so even the first week of December, you hit BR by 8.
Yes.
That's the last day.
That means complete by the 7, the volume 7. 8 must be promoted.
Okay.
8 must be promoted.
7 last day.
7 last day to complete the 2K.
Okay.
Any more questions? Okay, one of the question is, if mid-month promotion, that means November, I get promoted. Let's say I promoted on the 22nd of November. Must I clock 2,000 points BR maintenance to get reset? No need. Mid-month promotion, there's a waiver. There's a waiver if it's a mid-month promotion. Okay, if you don't understand, ask. If you shy to ask your upline after this. Okay? So no question, I proceed. Okay, this one, right? HR reset, the full house, please take totally. If let's say, for whatever reason, you could not complete the 10 sets, right? Give it out, Ken. Give it out. There'll be people who want. Give it out to your upline, transfer the quota to your upline. If you can't fully utilize it, transfer out. Don't waste it. Because the first 10 sets is guaranteed. That means from 10 to the 14th December, you can key your order anytime this period is guaranteed, right? But the next 10 set is from 20th to 23rd December, right? This is not guaranteed. This one, please don't take your own sweet time. That means on the 20th December, 12 noon, straight away put in your order. Fastest fingers. Okay? So in new skin, right? I mean, for me, if it's a guarantee set, right, I also don't wait till the last day. I put in at 10 December, 12 noon. I very kiasu one. Right? So we should all have this mentality, put in at the moment it's open. Don't wait. Don't wait. Okay? Okay, no question. I'll proceed next. Then Expo, see, very happening month. Expo is next Friday and Saturday. So Friday is always a Mandarin session. Saturday morning, Bahasa. Saturday afternoon, English. These are all for us to leverage. Okay. Then goal setting. December 3rd is a Friday. So start to take leave already. Right? December 3rd, 10 a.m., we have a goal setting forum. And then 7 p.m., right, we have a new entrepreneur session at night. So Friday morning 10, and please register because this one has very limited slots. Very limited slots. Okay, it says for BR and above only because I guess the webinar only, the capacity only that much. Right. So please register ASAP. Okay, so you get to hear from the different speaker. And this lady here, I don't really know who she is, but she's from Taiwan. There'll be translation to English, I think. No, sorry, English subtitle will be provided. But she does look very young. She looks very young, right? She's a 1 year, she's a Circle of Excellence 1 year TE, Platinum, 4-year TE, And this person was actually looking for some skincare and chance upon Glacier Marine Mart from a magazine. Chance upon Glacier Marine Mart from a magazine. And then she was very curious and she went to a New Skin event and she started the business. Okay, and she started the business. So anyone can come in, right? So if you decide, right, you prejudge your prospects only, you think, this person look very young, I don't think this person is interested, then that's it. Maybe this person saw some editorial from a magazine, when somebody invited her to an event and she started a business and she's a COE one. What if this person is in your team? You get me or not? Anything is really possible, no? She looks very young. She reminds me of Lisa. Looks a bit like Lisa. So I think that's all. Oh yeah, lastly, everybody knows the next Success Summit trip, we are going to Melbourne, right? Melbourne is in Australia. I think many of us have been to Melbourne, right? Very nice place. Okay, fight for it. Okay, the worst is when you are still deciding, yes, I should fight for it or no. That's the worst. When you're undecided, you definitely very highly unlikely you will qualify for it. Okay, so qualification already started now. Decide today. If you need to talk to yourself tonight. Talk to yourself tomorrow morning. Make a decision. Make a decision. Once a decision is made, don't look back and start to qualify for it. So how to qualify for a new friend? Be an EBP. EBP with 4 BRs under you. These BRs cannot use flex blocks, okay? Must be 2,000 points for 4 months. And one of the month, it has to be December. December must be paid as EBP. Okay, so example, December. Okay, December because of LTO. December, you're paid as EBP. January, paid as EBP. February also EBP. March did not. That means only 3 months, right? Then December, as long as you're paid as EBP, that means you have 4 months, right? You qualify. But let's say March, you qualify as EBP, that means 4 months paid, right? December, you're not paid as EBP, right? Also, you do not qualify. Got it? So December must be paid as EBP with 4 certified lines. 4 certified lines means 4 BRs with 2,000 points. Never use flex block. You also never use flex block. Okay, once you qualify already, you cannot kick in flex block until the trip. Right? So this is for new star. Okay.
Just to
So
clarify, because some people think it's December this year. So it's December 2022.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. December 2020.
Yeah, because some people think, oh, if I don't hit EVP by December this year, cannot qualify.
No.
Yeah.
It's from now November until December 2022. You have about 12 months, 40 months to qualify. But 4 months must be paid as EBP and December 2022 must be paid as EBP. Right? So the other track to qualify is you are already a star, then you create a star creator. That means this person qualify via a new star track. But you can also qualify via a leadership track. That means as incremental 10,000 LTSV line for 4 months, including December. Okay, these are for leaders with a team already. You should know what I'm talking about. Okay, any questions so far? If not, I think that's my last slide already. Yeah. Anybody has any question? Yeah, leverage on LTO to qualify December 2022. Yes.
I just want to promote my event next Wednesday. Okay, so we all know about what the company has mentioned about the benefits of reset, right? And I'm gonna share more benefits, clinically proven benefits of anthocyanins, which has not been mentioned. And we all know that new skin always don't overclaim one, but over deliver. So I am very certain that they will also have all these effects, including anti-cancer effects. So I will be sharing more details. So I think the reality of it is reset is for everyone. If we think TNT is for everyone, reset is even more for everyone. Okay, that's it. So that's my promotion for next Wednesday. So it's a waste if you don't bring people. If you find it difficult to close reset, bring them in, because I'm already going towards 40 sets. I want to close 40 sets because 20 is not enough. Already passed already. And anybody can close 40 sets also. And you guys want to close 40, bring more people for next Wednesday.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, Taufik. You know, that's why if you did not complete your 10 sets guarantee sets, right? Please give it out, okay? Don't keep quiet, no, give it out. Give it out to your upline. Somebody will want, right? Guarantee sets.
I'll take.
Yeah, guarantee sets, you know. Yes, everybody should aim for 40. 40, that means you're talking about 20,000 points. 20,000 points, yeah? Right, okay? So get more builders on board. Get more builders on board so that we have more 10 plus 10. Okay. So any more things to say or any questions? If you have questions but you're too shy to ask, right? Ask your upline. in private. Ask your upline in private. There is no silly questions, okay? All questions are very valid. Okay, if not, then I will end the session for today. Actually, we did not overrun very much, 9 p.m. only. Okay, that's all. So have a good night, everyone. So tomorrow, wake up, reset again, every day reset, and talk to people. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.